Okay, so thank you so much for coming. Ready?
Yeah.
So we're going to look at two of these instructional resources. We're going to look at Wakelet and Canva. And I know a lot of you guys are already familiar with Canva, but we're going to look at how to use it within Wakelet to build resources for your class. So why does this matter? Why do we even want to do this? So right now, where are your resources living? So do you have them in Google Drive folders, Google Classroom posts, email attachments, copies, files, lots of files, shoved paper copies, multiple tabs open all day long? We tend to have things scattered all over the place, and when we're looking for things like ACAP resources or things to get ready to review, you can't remember where you have everything. So this gives you a good place to put all these things, and it's kind of like Pinterest of files, yeah. But you can do so many things. So clear organization builds confident little lions. So that's what we want, is confident little lions. So today our instructional goals are, today you will create a Wakelet collection, design a Canva visual, and combine both tools together. And then you'll leave with something ready for your classroom so that you can use this as soon as you would like. I'll also show you how to take it and put it into a QR code so that you can insert it into your morning meeting or anything, so that you can, your students can access it from their Chromebooks. So the technical stuff, these are our educator standards. So as a designer, a facilitator, and we're supporting digital organization and engagement and student independence, because this will transfer to your students. So it's good for you. I used my Chicken Wakelet, and I'll show you that one. I used my Chicken Wakelet for the classroom, and I used it whole group. And it just had everything organized within there, but I only used that as a whole group assessment or a whole group resource. You can use it directly with your children, so I'm learning more ways to use this. So this also meets diverse learners. You can embed audio and video for your struggling readers. If you're working on a story, you can put the video in there. You can use visuals for multi-step math problems or provide scaffolded directions, include lots of enrichment options, and it aligns with the Universal Design for Learning. The digital curation tools improve instructional organization and collaboration. So organized digital access reduces cognitive overload for students. When students know where everything's coming from, where everything is, that mental load is reduced for them, and they're not trying to find it. So what is Wakelet? Have any of you ever used Wakelet? No? All right, so it is a free digital curation tool that allows teachers to organize lesson links, add videos and PDFs, embed visuals and directions, and share one clean link. So I can share this one clean link, and it has all of these. These are articles and videos and interactive games right here. And it's all bundled up into this one spot. Now, what is Canva? Canva is a design platform that allows teachers to create reading choice boards, design math visuals, build science organizers, make step-by-step directions, and so much more. Create resources, create posters, Dr. Seuss things, all assessments, anything that you can think of, pretty much you can do in Canva. So how these tools work together is they create a lesson hub. The organization of Wakelet with the visual support of Canva equals student-friendly digital centers. So here's the show, the live demonstration. So I'm going to create a Wakelet collection and add a link and a video, and I'm going to add directions. So I'll have my kids, I'm going to go ahead in here. The first thing that you do is type Wakelet, and it pulls it up, and this one has me in here. Let's put my glasses on for this one. I want to create a collection. We're gonna go right up here to the top where it says create. And wait for our internet, so we're gonna give our collection a title. I've already pulled up. Oh, no, I have not, All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do, these are all fraction things that I'm going to pull up. So I'm gonna go in here to Wakelet and I'm gonna give my title is gonna be fraction, nope, introduction. And so here's where I would put my items, my awesome description, or my directions for my kids. And so I really have, for this collection, have no other directions other than click through the things and introduce yourself to fractions. Click through, all right, so here is where you can add sections and really play with that organization. So you go up here into design and we can change our cover image, we can upload our image. Let's go, where do you think you would go for that? Pictures, let's find a good, I feel like that's a good one. We're gonna keep with it. There we go. Because we're really brave. And so here's where it begins, where you paste any website address. So we're gonna go back in here to this. I'm gonna click on my my fraction deck, and this is so cool. It goes up, so you find 4/10, and your goal is to get all of the dots over, so you would go to 4/10 right there, and then you flip the next one, you go to 9/10, so I can't go all the way, oh yeah, I can go to 9/10, so we wanna go 1/8 as it moves along, so. It just helps you at the beginning stages identify those fractions. I thought it was adorbs. So I'm gonna copy that and take it over here to paste my link. So here it goes, and it says the fraction game right here, and it gives it, and you can go ahead and you can put a description in there, or change the picture, or any of those things. So we're gonna add that. We'll go ahead and add another game. And this is just spin. I want to show you guys all the math part of it, but you spin the wheel and you identify the fractions. You just say it out loud. So it would be really good with a partner, and just to have them to start talking about fractions. So there's the next one. So this one obviously didn't give a picture, so that might be something that you would want to go in and edit later on. So, and then add again. And I'm gonna go ahead and put, this is our scratch card video. And he's hilarious. Do you know who that is? Oh, would have been better if I'd closed out all of the tabs. So right now I've got these three things, and it goes right along with my directions. So they can go in there and I can share it. Anyone that you invite, so you publish it, publish the collection, and so there we are. And so now you can go through and you can share it, make a copy, export it, delete the collection, or move it anywhere that you like. So you copy and paste that in there. So the only thing that we didn't do was add a Canva link or a Canva image. And so for Canva, you can create anything, any image that you would like. has everybody used Canva? Yeah, okay, so you can put anything in there that the kids could use, you could just put a diagram in there. We could go ahead and, start from the beginning and create the document. You can add fractions. All right, and say, we wanna talk about, the numerator and the denominator. So the numerator is the number, what would you say for the, I was gonna say the number in question, but that's, the numerator is the number of parts that you're referring to, because sometimes that was the part I was having trouble with. Denominator is the total amount. So if I want to save this as a, we can save it as a PDF or a PNG or whatever we would like, and go ahead and insert that one into there. We can insert it as an image. You could actually write something in there. I don't think I saved it in the right thing. You can upload your PDF from your downloads.
Can you rearrange them?
You absolutely can rearrange them. So there are, in here you can reorder. So if you wanted to move this to the top, because you wanted to go ahead and start with your image, then that would be great.
So is this kind of like a Padlet for?
Yeah, kind of,
Kids.
yes, and so the kids can access them and get in there and do all of the exciting things. And you can put so many things, and you can add sections to this. So if you wanted to go ahead and reorganize it, then you can change how,
Like your other one, they were smaller.
yeah,
They were
and
horizontal.
yes, so if you want to, oh, that's not the right button. I keep clicking the wrong one. So on your design, if you want to do your grid view, I don't know what a mood board is. But, ooh, that looks moody. And so you can go in there and do it like that, the grid view, and by doing that, then you can go ahead and put, whatever you would like in there, in the order that you would like. That's what I was trying to say, so you can move it around there. All right, so you're gonna get to play with this, and you're gonna figure out what you can do. Oh, I forgot, the last part is you're gonna create a QR code, and so when you're, I always do the smallest, so I'll do like an Instagram post when I'm trying to create a QR code, that if that's the only thing that I'm trying to do, so that it's a small picture. And over here on the side, you see there's lots of things, and I think I've passed QR code like twice now. Where is it? Right there. And so you click QR code, you enter that URL, so we're gonna go back to our fraction Wakelet, copy it. Go back to here, put your URL in there, and generate your code. So now, as you save this, you can save it into, you can type on there that what this is, that is the fraction Wakelet, or, whatever, and then insert it wherever you like as you save it, as a PNG or a JPEG.
So is that how the kids access it through the QR code?
Well, they can, or they could type words. So you could put the link anywhere. Like if we had Google Classroom, then we could put it in Google Classroom, but that's not something that our school utilizes. So that they can access this from their Chromebooks.
Okay.
There's a button they know how to turn. That's the hardest part though, is they have to angle it just right. And and get it on there. It might be a little bit easier if this was something that you were going to do a lot of, if you had the QR code printed for them so that they could flash it in front of
Cause they
them.
use it for clever. I guess.
Yeah, and they do much better scanning their Clever badge than they do trying to, they have a really hard time like visualizing that if I move it this way
Right.
while they're holding the Chromebook, but it's funny to watch. So, all right, so your goals, it's your turn. You're going to create a Wakelet collection, include 2 resource links, 1 instructional video and 1 Canva video. And then you're gonna, Canva visual, not video, sorry. Create a QR code for your Wakelet before you leave. So, go ahead and pull up Wakelet right now. Please. You guys are so quiet.
Mm.
You're very
Paying
good students.
attention.
Yes, very good students.
So we need to sign up.
Oh, mhm. And it would probably, I like to use Microsoft for that, because then you never have to sign in, because we use Microsoft for all of it.
I don't think I
You've
need
used it.
admin approval.
What? Okay, then you do a different one.
Clever maybe?
Oh, yeah. What in the world? So, okay, so go back to it. Okay, go forward.
Oh, sorry.
Hit Clever again. Oh, there. No, not there. Click login at Microsoft on Clever, like, yeah,
Oh,
click that.
okay.
Okay.
It's under like
Just
Google.
wait till it on here.
I haven't seen it on there. But if you wanna search for it,
We
there's
use
a
this
search button. Yeah, you
for
can,
this.
unless you have your own.
Do
Give your,
not.
so, give your collection a title.
Okay, so it's fine to just do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
I
Try
started
to
with
look in
Google
Google
and it
Chrome.
worked.
what are you in? She's in that other thing. Oh, that's why. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. So,
So switch your, yeah.
this is one.
What's thinking? Do you need to go?
Alright, so if I wanna do multiple web addresses, I just do the little plus, not the add section.
Yes, that add section would be like when, if you wanted to kind of switch themes. So like maybe if there were multiple parts, or where I organize the chickens into reproduction and.
Okay, yeah, so if I wanna do like
And-
websites,
Mhm.
videos,
Yes,
worksheets.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So then you add an approval.
Good, in.
I
There we
already
go.
did.
Oh, shit.
I did return.
There you go. Look at you. It's a golden child.
You know what video I put in there?
Oh, was that your song?
Are we
that you
good
did?
here? Are we? We just make one? We got one?
Thanks.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, that is my song. But I can't sing. I'm just kidding.